My name is Army Sergeant Juan Hernandez. In 2009, I was injured when my helicopter was shot down by an RPG in Afghanistan. This injury resulted in the amputation of my right leg. There are many reasons why I decided to reserve. My family and I came to this country when I was just a child from Mexico. I wanted to get back to this country that gave so much to us. I honestly enjoyed the entire process from day one of basic training until the last day that I was in service. October 13, 2009 was the day of my injury. We did all our missions at nighttime. I was doing what I typically did, looking out of the left window. I was the left door gunner. I remember a very bright flash, a loud boom, and then the next thing I know, I am laying on the ground on the floor of the helicopter. And as soon as we landed, the soldiers on the ground came running on board. The medics started working on me. I remember waking up the next day and I was already in Bagram. At that point, I realized that I had lost my leg below the knee. So I ended up being transported to Brooke Army Medical Center in San Antonio. And that's where I spent the rest of my my time in the military during my rehab until I was medically retired. Currently, I live in a 2-bedroom, 1-bath home with my fiance. Her family calls her Margaret. I call her Margot. We've been together for 6, almost 7 years now. She's great. Some of the challenges that I face in our current home is just the accessibility. I currently don't use a wheelchair because the doors and the house itself is not accessible for the use of a wheelchair. Other challenges that I have is just not being able to have a shower chair in my bathtub. When I have to shower, I stand on one leg and balance myself, leaning against the wall, hoping that I don't slip, which it has happened in the past. So I have known about Home for Our Troops for quite some time. I know several individuals, veterans who have received homes. It wasn't until I think it was late 2020 where I decided to go ahead and just apply because I saw one of my friends that I had done therapy with in San Antonio. He had received a home and I saw it on his Instagram and I was like, well, what the heck, I'll just go ahead and apply. In the new home, I am looking forward to being able to have access to a shower that I can sit and relax and not have to worry about maintaining my balance while I'm showering. Being able to have cabinets that are accessible, countertops that are accessible, especially if and when I do get a wheelchair, just to be able to feel safe whenever I am moving around the home. I believe that having an accessible home is just going to allow me to continue pursuing the goals that I have set for myself, one of which is to work at the VA and work with other veterans, but also just to be able to continue being involved with nonprofits, whether it's HFOD or other organizations that assist other veterans. Having a home that is accessible and adaptive to the veteran allows them to spend their energy pursuing all those other career goals that allows them to grow as an individual. To the past and current supporters and donors of HFOD, I just want to say thank you. You can see the differences that having a home like this makes in the lives of individuals. I didn't really grow up with a lot. Just being a homeowner in general in this country is part of the American dream. Having a home that is adaptive and that best fits my needs is life-changing.